context prompt.
Hey everybody, Michael here. Great to see you again. Today we're going to talk about the super context prompt. Now, you're already familiar with prompts. You're already familiar with parameters, but a super context prompt may be new to you, and I think you're going to like it. Plus, if you can walk around telling people you have a super context prompt in your back pocket, they're going to think you're pretty cool. All right, when we work with AI, sometimes it remembers conversations we had in the past. Especially true if we're working in the same chat, if we haven't created a new chat. But it doesn't always remember, and at some point it gets rid of that stuff to save space on its end. So what we do is we have our own super context prompt that retains that memory that you put in every single time, or whenever you need it, I should say, and you're developing, let's say, a lesson. So it will have information like your grade level and subject, your students' reading levels, information about your ELL or IEP population, school context and constraints, and what format you might want the option to come out in. I don't know, maybe you want that as a doc form or a PowerPoint, depending on what it is. There's 3 steps to this. First, you create the super context prompt by answering some questions. Now, I'm going to give you a document that you're going to paste into your favorite platform, and then your AI is going to ask you a bunch of questions. Then you're going to get your super context prompt, or SCP, and then you're going to need to paste it every single time, or probably not every time, but every needed time when you're developing, let's say, a lesson plan. Now, if you're using something like Claude and its pro version, there is actually a location where you can put your super prompt and keep it in there so you don't have to paste it every single time. But as of this recording, OpenAI's ChatGPT and Gemini does not have it yet. However, maybe 2 days after this recording is finished, it will. So the benefit is if you make an SCP now, you may not have to copy and paste it into each chat in the future. That's going to happen soon, I suspect. Okay, so here is what like a finished one would look like. It's going to know who you are. It's going to know information about your school. It's going to know about your students. It's going to know about your classroom setup, your curriculum context, and your always and your nevers. This is just information that you give. It doesn't intuitively figure it out. This is information you give that you volunteer, that you think is appropriate to volunteer. And the cool thing is at the end, when you ask it to build, let's say, a lesson on Superman, something like that, it will then ask you some additional questions, such as, do you want an ELL-friendly version of this? Should I adjust the reading level? Should I add a rubric? And you can say yes, no, whatever you want to do. So you can see here on the left side, this is like write a prompt for my students. Then it starts asking maybe some questions back and forth. If it has the super prompt in it, the super context prompt in it, it's going to already know the answer to these questions, and it's going to give you a return that looks like this. So much easier. Saves a ton of time. Plus it forces you to think about what sort of parameters or prompts do I need to put in so that I can get the best lesson plan for my students. All right, here's how it works. You're going to open a new AI conversation. You're going to paste your SCP at the top. You're going to write your actual question or task. And then it is suggested that you go ahead and update this on a periodic basis. Maybe for you, that's every semester or whenever some significant changes happen. And then you want to save it in one of these locations. Then you have it. All right, let's give it a try. But before you do that, I've got another video that I have for you to watch that shows me going through the process. But after that, give it a shot on your own and see just how much it improves your queries with artificial intelligence.
Your super context prompt.